So I'm calling up now our next finalist. Some of you may know this gentleman already, Oren Netzer from cClearly. Sir, your clicker.
Thank you.
Your microphone is down slightly. And please reset the counter for 6 minutes. Nope. You put 7 minutes. All right.
For an extra minute.
Very clever. Go.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you. My name is Oren Netzer, co-founder and CEO of cClearly. You've heard a lot about understanding your data and making sense of your data. I'm going to talk about not only understanding the data, but also how to make it actionable in one click, and how to make it available to anyone in the organization, not only data scientists. So the big data challenge, you're all well aware of it. Marketers are collecting huge amounts of information every day from a lot of different sources. There's only so many hours in a day and only so many people on the data science team to find insights in the data. And when you do find insights, acting on the insights requires additional investment. And at the end of the day, you only can find so many insights, and you're limited in terms of the number of insights you can execute on. So cClearly helps you really change all that. And the way we're doing that is we built the first data analytics platform that what makes it unique is it has thousands of external data points built into it. That when we connect to your internal data, within minutes, we can find thousands of new insights that otherwise wouldn't have been available to you. And with a click of a button, we make them actionable. And there's really 3 parts to our technology. The first part is the external data sets, which we build from 2 different sources. The first one is we crawl the web. We're crawling retail sites. We're crawling search engines. We're scraping the data, collecting the data, taxonomizing, classifying the data, and make it structured, and then creating data points on top of it that we can use. The second source is a panel of 50 million consumers that we're harvesting for data. We're cleaning the data, normalizing it, and creating data points on top of it so they can use. The second piece of the technology are machine learning algorithms that take all these data points that we've created, fuse them with the marketer data, and use them to find new insights in the data. And the third piece of the technology is actual business logic that turns these insights into actions and feeds them into marketing automation systems. So literally, within a click of a button, you can make the insights actionable. Now, the way we've decided to implement it is because we have to create specific business logic and integrations, the way it made most sense is to approach it by marketing channel. And the first marketing channel we went after is search, paid search, or PPC. And the reason we went after search is there has been very little innovation in search. Everyone's been going in other directions, and we think there's a huge opportunity in search. So here's how we did it in search. First of all, we use our consumer panel to create the largest independent keyword database that is not called Google by mining all the search queries from our panel. We then created data points by contextualizing all the search queries there, creating actual data points based on the words people are using. And then we crawled the search results to understand the different competitor rankings within them to create data points around that. So that created our data set. The second piece is we created algorithms that can take these data points, score them against the marketer's historical performance, and based on that, be able to predict how any new keyword will perform from the marketer. And the third piece is we're actually able, based on the marketer's goal, to go into our database, select the keywords that will give the performance that meet the goal, match them automatically to ad groups and campaigns, and with a click of a button, make it go live. So you don't have to be a data scientist. If you're a campaign manager managing the campaign, you log into our platform, you set the goal, you see the recommended keywords, they're matched to ad group, you hit approve, and they go live in your account within a few minutes. So to summarize, our technology can be used by anyone in the organization, doesn't have to be a data scientist. The insights and actions that could be uncovered actually are a lot wider than what a data scientist might be able to find just because of access to all of these external data points. Everything is immediately actionable, and you only need to invest a little bit of time to get very significant results. And while we have large and small clients and they're all experiencing the same levels of lift, we actually like to talk about this small client and give this small client as an example. They're called Safer VPN. They spend $500,000 a year on paid search. They're very little. They have one person in the entire marketing department, and they have a small agency supporting them. And just by investing a few hours a week, with no real knowledge in data analytics, they've been able to get 49% conversion increase within a few months. And that really embodies the value of cClearly. Anyone can use it, it's immediately actionable, and the results are very significant in a small investment of time. Thank you.
Well, thank you. You finished with thank you very much. You finished with a minute to go. And so now I'd like to, again, ask the jury, would you have any questions for Oren?
Hi. I would like you to define what you call a panel in your own words.
I'm sorry, define what?
A panel. You said you had access to panel.
Yes.
Yeah. What is a panel for you?
Yeah, so we have, it's a passive panel of 50 million consumers that we collect through browser add-ons and mobile applications. It's all opt-in. The data is shared anonymously. And we see their entire clickstream behavior. So one thing that we extract is search queries and keywords, but the other is we understand their full browsing behavior, what they clicked on, what they visited, what they did not visit, etc.
Somebody else?
So you've mentioned there's very limited setup needed, and it's very, very easy to use. So what are the challenges with the clients to adopt the technology and to use it efficiently?
Yeah, it's funny. The challenge is convincing them that it works because they haven't seen innovation in search in a long time, and we're coming in with a new solution that we tell them is going to provide significant lift, so they're always a little skeptical. But once they try the solution, it always speaks for itself and proves itself, so that's when it becomes easier.
Hi.
Anybody else? Last question.
Yeah, I have one. So
Go
how
ahead.
did you build the panel in the first place? Did you use any incent? And how do you maintain the panel? And how do you grow the panel?
I'm sorry.
So how did you build the panel in the first place? Did you use any incent so users would join your system? How do you maintain the user base? And how do you grow the user base?
Yeah, sure. So it's really expensive to build a panel of 50 million consumers. I think ComScore is just 1 million people. We don't build our own panel. We license this data from browser add-ons, from mobile applications, and from ISPs. So people basically download the applications. They opt in to agree to be tracked and the data to be shared anonymously, and we basically buy those log files anonymously.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'd like to call the marketer to the stage, Georgios Depastas from Barclays. So you want to go here so you can face him. It's like a rock concert. Go close to the...
Cool. So I would like to explain to everybody why I would be really excited to use the services cClearly provides for our own business. So we're facing a multitude of problems in this specific space. I'll mention 3 of them. So the first one has to do with overspending for marketing in South Africa specifically when it comes to financial services. So we spend most of our funds on above-the-line marketing, and we are talking about millions of rands. And that's because we lack the necessary insights. The second problem is that we're not essentially hitting our marketing performance goals for digital. And the third one, which is very important, is that we often cannibalize essentially our paid and organic searches because we don't have this insight, we don't understand the segments that we are addressing. So what I'm hearing here from cClearly is that they could help us address these issues in a multiple of ways. I'll mention some of the features that are of the most highest importance for us. So the first one is about the paid search targeting platform. So it's very interesting to see how we combine internal with external data paid with organic search results. The second point is about the predictive search. So it's really crucial for us to have this data-driven approach to keyword expansion and also to understand better our segments through the intelligent segmentation. And the third point, which is really, really important, is about the fact that this platform can be actually run by people who don't necessarily have the data background to support it. So the benefits that we see out of these features and the collaboration with cClearly. The first one is about transforming our marketing department into a data-driven department that can be standalone. Tying to that, we will see a very significant cost reduction because we won't need to dedicate a huge data team in just analyzing data that essentially we don't even have enough of them. And the third thing is that we are going to get into the company a lot of insight coming from external and internal data sources that we don't have right now. So in this way, we will optimize the ROI for our marketing campaigns. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Please take your seats. Oren, thank you.